Mr. President, I rise in support of Senate Bill 1279, legislation to establish the Reduce Red Tape for Housing Act to provide for a housing compliance officer in the Office of Transformation and Opportunity. Pennsylvania is currently facing a severe housing crisis. For far too long, the dream of home ownership, it has slipped out of reach for families, for young people, and seniors across our Commonwealth. And while there are many complex economic drivers behind this shortage, one roadblock is extremely within our power to fix, and that is government bureaucracy and red tape. Right now, builders and developers, they are eager to invest in our communities to build the housing that people not only want, but people need. However, their projects are routinely stalled for months, sometimes even years, waiting on critical state permit approvals. Every single day, there are housing projects that are sitting trapped in limbo. Developers and homeowners, they face bureaucratic delays and interagency conflicts when navigating the permitting and application process. This lack of consistency and timely cooperation between residential builders and government impedes our economic growth, our success, and compliance that can meet our pressing housing needs. Senate Bill 1279 tackles these inefficiencies head-on by doing several things. First, it establishes a Commonwealth Housing Regulatory Compliance Officer within the Office of Transformation and Opportunity. Second, it mandates strict review timelines for executive agencies that are tasked with processing housing-related permit applications. And lastly, if a state agency fails to issue a decision within the statutory timelines, the permit is automatically approved so that development can proceed. This is common sense reform. It does not compromise our environmental or our safety standards. Instead, it simply demands that state government operates at the speed of business. By passing this legislation today, we can jumpstart housing construction, we can lower development costs, we can make home ownership genuinely attainable for every Pennsylvanian. With that, I ask my colleagues to cast an affirmative vote on Senate Bill 1279. Thank you, Mr. President.